I'm sitting here with Susan Wigdale and Heidi Prasas-Zymek, aka the North Shore Real Estate Moms, and we're talking about why we all spend the big bucks to live here. Heidi, you grew up here. What's so special about it?
Well, actually, my children are third-generation Wilmette residents. My father grew up here and then raised our family here, and I really can't imagine living anywhere else. Growing up with all of the community resources that we have available to us, the great park districts, the outstanding school system, and then having the city of Chicago so readily accessible to us, jumping on the Edens Expressway and going 14 miles and being able to enjoy our Shed Aquarium membership, see the Field Museum and the Coles Children's Museum, as well as Navy Pier. We just have so many wonderful things available to us, and I just love it here. So, Susan, you're not from here. What made you decide to come here?
Well, I'm originally from Milwaukee, and my husband and I lived for 12 years in California, and then started having kids and decided to move back to the Midwest. Knew we wanted to be near a big city, but also near the lake, and have excellent schools. And we bought a house in Winnetka and have lived here for 7.5 years. And I just love being able to walk out my door in January and strolling my kids to Starbucks or walking them to school, and it really is an exceptional way of life, and it's definitely worth it to have the proximity to all the things you talked about. So why don't we get in the car and let's go see some of these great neighborhoods that make the North Shore so special. We're here in downtown Winnetka in front of the Caribou Coffee, getting a feel of the great community that we have here at our fingertips on the North Shore. You can stroll your kids from coffee to the park to the post office without getting in your car, and it's, as you can tell, beautiful weather in mid-February on a Saturday afternoon.
Well, we decided to walk into Caribou Coffee and talk to some of the people who are just casually enjoying their day here in Winnetka and find out why they like to live here. So I met
Mary Alice Lyon
and Kelly Grover,
and we wanted to ask them why do they live here on the North Shore.
The schools are wonderful, the neighborhoods are terrific, there's a lot of nice people.
How about you, Kelly?
I think there's a lot of options, like the lake, you can do different camps there, and I think it's like really fun.
Well, the North Shore Real Estate Moms have made their way to Buongiorno restaurant here in the heart of downtown Winnetka, and Susan is talking to the owner of this establishment about what it's like to own a business here in Winnetka.
Mary Jo, how long have you been in business here? Well, my husband and I have owned this restaurant now for 8 years.
I think we came here actually when we were looking at our house in Winnetka.
I do remember
my fondest memory.
I do remember that.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about some of your clientele and what it's like to have a business here.
Well, the reason we chose Winnetka is because we wanted to be in a small community and where we would get to know our customers and they would get to know us. And we've really had a great 8 years here. We live in a neighboring community, and it has the same feel. And Winnetka is wonderful, great schools, and it's just very safe. And I love it here. So I think it's a great place to live and raise a family. And we know everybody by name, and we know all their orders before they even walk in the door. We know what they're going to order. I can recognize recognize who the people are on the phone just by what they order.
Good morning. It's Saturday morning, and I am at the Wilmette Rec Center with Jim Scully, the head of the Wilmette Gymnastics Department here. This is sort of the hub for all the Park District activities, and I wanted to talk to Jim about one of my favorite Saturday morning activities, which is bringing my children to gymnastics.
We have some 2,000 kids a week, Heidi, who come through the doors here at our facility. Boys and girls of all ages can take classes. We have competitive team programs. We do special events like birthday parties, private lessons, and any number of assorted other activities.
So the people that have been here for quite some time, and that would include you, because having lived here most of my life, I remember being in this program when I was a child, and I believe you were here as well. Is that right?
That's correct. I believe you were back in the old facility over at Highcrest, and about 10 years ago they opened up this new community center here. And we have many former gymnasts who are now moms who bring their kids just like you do.
Let's take a little pan of the facility so people can see.
Okay, girls, why don't you come on over out to the boat and demonstrate some stuff. Chloe, come on onto the boat. Do you know how to do a somersault off of the boat? Like a flip. Very good. Delia, do you know how to do that? Okay.